and get ahead in the series against Gonzaga, and a team that should be competing at the top of the division with you guys. How big was it for you guys to get a win when Colin didn't have his best stuff today?
Well, it's huge. I talked to the team about it after the game. Sometimes you can take it for granted he's just going to roll out there and either give up 0 or 1. And they had a great plan off of him, and they swung the bats well off of him today. And I don't know if he was on short rest, or I'm going to tip my hat to them and their plan. They swung it on him pretty good. I mean, they were hitting fastballs and changeups and breaking balls, all the above. So to answer your question, it's a big win, and our offense stepped up big time for him. And we were pleased to see that for sure.
And you got to be happy with the way your offense hit, not only just hitting, but hitting against such a good pitcher in Marco Gonzalez.
Yeah, it's funny. I talked to one of the scouts before the game, and we were talking about the matchup, Welmon and Gonzalez, and I talked to my coaching staff before the game. I said, and the funny thing is that baseball's kind of weird that sometimes these games turn out the opposite of what you think, and it was just one of those days. Neither one of them had their best stuff, and the hitters did a good job.
And you guys, you go down, but you guys. First the line drive, just hitting the ball hard off of Marco, and then David Edwards just crushes one off the wall out there.
I think he made a 2-strike mistake to David. I'm sure his knee was bothering him a little bit, and David did a good job of recognizing an up fastball and put a good swing on it. Yeah.
And you guys look like you try to take advantage of the fact that with him getting hit in the leg, doing some bunting and stuff.
Yeah, well, of course, any weakness that you could try to capitalize on, but he's a tough kid, man. I mean, that guy, he took that line drive off the knee and laid on the ground for 40 seconds, popped up, threw 2 warm-up pitches, said I'm fine, and then pounded 2 strikes in a row to get it out. So I mean, hats off to him, and I hope hope he feels better.
And how big is it for you guys to you bounce back last week and get a series win, to carry that momentum on against one of the top contenders in the conference?
It's huge. This conference is tough, and there's a lot of parity in it, and I think there's really good pitching, and obviously Gonzaga can hit. We showed up today with our bats today, but every game's, there's no difference between any game in our conference. We don't treat anybody any different, and we got a tough road, but we've been on the road a lot, and now that we're at home, it was nice to see our guys hit with what they're comfortable hitting with the background and all that stuff, and maybe that's why our bats came alive today. Whatever, it was good. Hopefully it continues.
And what about the performance of Tommy Cheek? 4 hits, 2 RBIs for you?
Tommy's been taking good at-bats ever since we put him in that DH role. He's really comfortable right now, and he's seeing the ball well, and we're just hoping it continues, because he's put in the work for sure, and he had a chance, and he's capitalized on his chance. And if you've been watching his at-bats like we have for the last 10 games, he's laying off balls and swinging at strikes, and he's doing a good job. He's staying aggressive at what he's looking for.